Thanks for tuning in this Wednesday. 2K Sports presents the NBA. Kevin Harlan here along with analysts Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. And we'll be hearing from DA along the sideline all game long. Now, here's Antetokounmpo. Poked loose. The kick out to Tatum. Westbrook with a wide-open look. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
We know he prefers... to shoot off the pull-up, but Westbrook showing he's capable in the catch-and-shoot situation.
And here is Nowitzki. Now Lopez. Pass to Battier. There's the drive.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
And the touch from deep. Jokic recognizes when he should look to shoot from that area.
Duncan with the block. Durant just inside the line. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Westbrook can't get it to go.
And really, whatever your take on Russell Westbrook is now, You can't deny his place in NBA history. Voted as one of the NBA's top 75 players of all time.
Battier for three. The kick out to Westbrook. Lets the three fly. Lopez. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Whatever drawbacks Lopez may have, scoring in the post isn't one of them. He is a nightmare for opposing defenses to deal with down low.
Now, here's Jokic. From deep. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Greg, it is impossible to argue against Westbrook belonging to that top 75 players list, isn't it?
It really is, Kevin. I mean, his career numbers and accomplishments speak for themselves. A very unique player, easily one of the best during his prime.
Jokic, no good. And now it's Westbrook running. He can go all the way. Lets it go from deep. That one drops for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step.
And night in and night out, you can always count on Jokic to bring it. He is a special, special talent.
And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. Miami trails by 6.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
1:57 left from the first quarter of the game. Durant in the corner. Jokic with it. Picked up by Battier. Drexler, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Battier cannot hit.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Good ball movement here by Miami. Pass to Jokic. Nowitzki a string. The drive by Jokic. Drexler outside. Just 5 on the clock. Trying to get open is Nowitzki. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. Near the three-point line, it's Westbrook. And that one goes long.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
You have to admire Kevin Durant's resilience. Few stars could bounce back from a serious injury like he did and return looking the same.
Several teams changing it up here. Sabonis. Westbrook pulls it in. Harden outside. On the wing, Giannis. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Good on the bucket.
And I can't think of a higher percentage look than that. Giannis, one of the best ever working inside.
Garnett, the screen. Here's the 3. Here's KD. And KD throws it down.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
Garnett outside. No good on the triple. 15 seconds left to play here in the first. Pass to Lopez. The kick out to Westbrook. Sinks the three-pointer. Westbrook's got 12 points in the game.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. The Bucks, they're up by 11. And we'll be back in... And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
Here's Garnett. That one off the back iron and out.
It can be a little disheartening when you do everything right and come away with nothing.
Here's Giannis. Oh, and Antetokounmpo hammers it in.
Hey, guys, that's a sight we've become far too accustomed to seeing. Antetokounmpo throwing it down like he was just another day at the office.
So it's the visitors now. Here's Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. And the call will be against Sean Livingston.
First team foul.
That's his first foul. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone.
I'll tell you what, terrific anticipation defensively. Tracked it all the way. That pass had no chance.
Cans it from downtown. Tatum's got 6.
And no doubt what's on Tatum's mind when that pass is coming to him. He's got a scorer's mentality. If it's a clean look, he's going to let it fly.
Harden with it. Sabonis defending. It's deflected. Doncic with the steal. Sabonis inside. Nails the baby hook. Sabonis has got his first basket.
Just like his dad in his time, DeMontis is polished and disciplined.
And Giannis gets it to go.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Sabonis with the bucket.
Not just selling for something along the perimeter. Excellent job.
Well, the father of DeMontis Sabonis, Arvydas, named to the NBA 75 All-European team. Arvydas 7'3" and just so skilled.
The offensive rebound. And it's slammed in by Garnett.
And guys, you can't let an exceptional rebounder like Garnett get that kind of position. That's how he finds those second chance points.
Pass to Harden. Beyond the arc. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for Miami. It's a 14-point game. Stepped in the line out of bounds there, and that will cost them the possession. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Lopez a screen. Here he goes.
That's why they put the basketball in his hand to run pick and rolls. High basketball IQ, and he always makes the right play out of it.
And here's Doncic from the arc. A rebound by Brook Lopez. And Greg, what was it like playing with the 7'3" Arvydas when you were in the NBA together?
Kevin, we had a couple years together in Portland, and I'll tell you what, he was an incredible passer. Really made me a better cutter because he was the first guy I played with that could make all the passes no matter where he was on the floor.
Here's Giannis. Tries from 7. Back to Lopez. Here's Giannis. Miami grabs the miss.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
And it's slammed in by Garnett.
The combo guard Wade, not just a scorer, but a shrewd passer as well.
Pass to Lopez. Second chance shot. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Tim Duncan picks one up.
Yeah, good job to take it right after.
And he knocks down the first one. And Giannis's journey, GA, so incredibly compelling. A full-length movie made about his and his brother's path to the NBA.
Well, you hear that saying, my life is like a movie. Never truer than for Giannis. It's been an odyssey for the Greek Freak. And the defense has to be up on Nowitzki more than that because he's too good a shooter from outside.
Drexler with the block. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. knocks down the 3 ball. Jokic just got 8 points.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
And he drives in, releases, and it's Miami with another.
And he makes the tough pass look easy. But he also, with that vision, always going to find the open man.
Jokic with the steal. The 3 for Doncic. Trains the 3-pointer.
And that's how you do it, guys. Ball pressure and then get some runouts.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. The Bucks up by 5. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the 3rd quarter. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. And Miami has possession, trailing by 5. And Nowitzki has it in the corner. And again, Miami with the triple.
And you got to run Dirk off the 3-point line if you're the defense, especially from those corners.
He is putting on a show with the dribble. The defense is all over him, but he has exceptional handles and great speed with the basketball.
Here's Butler. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Steve, Jimmy Butler is definitely a defensive difference maker.
He is, Kevin. Back in the 2021 season, Butler led the league in steals. He is so committed to forcing you to make mistakes with the ball.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Bullard with the bucket.
Sean Livingston's court vision is amazing. Being able to hit the open guy right on stride.
From deep, Jokic. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Jokic has got 11 points.
Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
A shot by Harden, wide open. Hits the 3-point bomb.
If the defense lets him, Harden will do this all night. You have to challenge his accuracy every time down the floor.
And there's the block. Just stops it cold and takes possession. Kukoc for 3. Connects from 3-point range.
And that's just too much space to give a shooter like him. He works to get open, but the defenders have to work harder to nullify that.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. So both teams making some changes here. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. To the middle. Here's Drexler. Outside Tatum. Launches it. That shot missing. And Miami the other way now. And here's Drexler outside. Kukoc grabs the miss. To the inside. Harden.
James Harden.
Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Harden's got 5 points now this quarter.
And that's a nice play. Harden sure knows how to use that body and length inside.
Sabonis, no good.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
Livingston, that's good.
Sean Livingston doesn't take a lot of threes, but he takes those smart ones, and he knocked it down.
Lays it up and banks it in.
Livingston.
Livingston's got 9.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed.
Pass to Villar. Right around 3 minutes into the second half.
2 minutes.
And Drexler over to help. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touched by Sabonis. Now a timeout called by Miami.
Miami calls timeout.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
We've got 1:55 left to play in the third. Miami trails by 14. And here's Jokic outside. Miami no good on that time either.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
From deep, Jokic drains it from beyond the arc. Jokic has got 6 points in the quarter.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please, that's terrible.
And back in 2021, Nikola Jokic became the lowest drafted player to ever win the MVP. The 41st pick of the draft, the first second-round pick to win the award.
Puts up a 3. And the ball travels out of his hand.
To the inside. And Durant with the big finish.
If you leave someone open on a team with Sabonis having the ball, he's going to make you pay. That's great recognition.
Here's Giddey. And a strong finish with two hands.
If the defender is giving him that much space, the points are inevitable.
Pass to Doncic. Here's Duncan. Back to Doncic. 4 on the clock. Launches it. Connects from downtown.
And that's the unselfish play of Tim Duncan. Without much effort, he finds his open teammate for a good look and the bucket.
Now here's Giddey. Nice move. Whiteside can't get it to go. And just over a minute played here to start the game. Back to Doncic. For 3. Doncic on the wing. Picked by Sabonis. Doncic right side. Stolen by Whiteside. Williams from long range. The shot no good. And Miami will go the other way with it. Doncic outside. Pass to Sabonis. The offensive rebound. Puts up a 3. The shot no good. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Here's Rodman. Oh, what a play. Just palms the block. Now Doncic. Pass to Duncan. 4 on the clock. Fires the 3. Rodman with a rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Nice awareness from Whiteside there, understanding where his teammates were on that possession.
And after spending his first 3 seasons with the Bucks, Malcolm Brogdon was part of a sign and trade. Just a great move for his career.
Now here's Durant. Gets the 3 ball to go. Durant's got 5.
I mean, what a generational talent. KD, deadly from the corner.
And Josh Giddey is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
And Doncic puts up a deep 3. 3-pointer off the mark. And after that 2018 sign and trade, Malcolm Brogdon got an expanded role, Grant.
He really did. I mean, Brogdon becoming more of a ball handler, a chance to shine offensively. His numbers as a result have exploded since that deal.
Now here's Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
Yeah, with how much attention Durant draws, he's a skilled passer, and he'll make it happen.
Whiteside drawing the double team. Here's Rodman. Here's Giddey.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Doncic outside. On the wing, Durant. The shot. It's wide right. Hits off the rim.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Oh, denied by Durant.
Instinct, timing, length. KD, great D.
Sinks it from distance.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity.
First personal foul.
And the free throw, no good.
One of the purest scorers the game has ever seen. Durant continues to somehow get better each year.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That's on Jimmy Butler.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
And he can't hit the second.
And that's surprising. He's usually automatic at the free throw line.
Fires the 3. Sinks the tray.
And Giddey, just that 6th sense to find the open man.
He got it off in time. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And that concludes the first quarter of play.
The visiting team.
Up by 4. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Miami.
You figured they might want to come out and run, and it's been the key for them early. They're just feasting on fast break chances.
Well, they've really attacked off of the turnovers, so leaking out and capitalizing on fast break stuff.
Well, the great ones make their mark in the playoffs, and Jimmy Butler has certainly done that. Some Herculean performances when the chips were down. Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Garnett no good. Now Whiteside. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Well, a careless foul. That'll send him to the line for 3 free throws. And granted, last year's playoffs, Jimmy Butler became the first player since Jordan to author multiple 40-point, 4-steal games in a single series.
And in 2020, the 3rd player ever to record a 40-point triple-double in the finals. I mean, just legendary stuff.
Now here's Jokic. And a miss there on the triple. Here's Brogdon. And it's good from the elbow.
A good job there. Brogdon doesn't need much room. Has it there from the mid-range and knocks it down.
Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Jokic, good.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Oh, swiped away. Pass to Butler. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball call.
Shot clock at 5. Back to Jokic. Shoots over Whiteside. That one's wide left.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down. Oh, wow. Whiteside out there with the red nose on, clowning, treating this one like a dunk contest. That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Yep, that one goes.
There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Jokic gets the bucket.
I like when Jokic uses his size down there on the inside. He gets the ball to a good spot, and then he goes to work.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Butler. Murray is doubled. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Jokic with it. Checked by Murray. And it's Butler with the jam.
And that's Jimmy Butler with a great finish there. Good hands to catch the pass and throw it through.
Pass to Chamberlain. Here's Van Horn. Off target from outside. And they're running. Here's Wade. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Here's Jokic. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Here's Murray. A three from the inbound. He's off on that one.
Excellent use of his physical gifts. Goes up strong and captures the board. And in 2022, more history made by Nikola Jokic, becoming the first player to amass 2,000. Oh, yeah.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Clock at 6. From deep three-point range. And it's Murray off the drive. And it's Murray finishing it off.
He's got so many tools, and then you forget how good Murray is athletically. Gets up that time.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. So both teams making some changes here. We've got 1:08 left in the second. And here's Doncic outside. Drills it from deep. Doncic has got 8 points.
Man, that's something that Doncic wants to keep improving. Good to see him firing away from distance.
Back to DiVincenzo. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Fall.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Now here's Durant. He has 7. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Personal foul.
I think he just has a great feel for what the defender is thinking. Durant using the up fake there to draw the foul.
And he's good on the second. 30 seconds left in the first half of this game. And it's Murray finishing it off.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Now here's Doncic. Give him 8. Here's Fall. Lays it up and banks it in. And Miami leads by 11.
Trust Doncic to make smart moves with the ball. He puts it in the hands of a guy with a wide open shot. Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose to dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
The visiting team.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. The visitors with the ball. They trail by 11.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Giddey. Pass to Rodman. Takes a 13-footer. Oh, denied by Durant. Doncic outside. Lets the three fly. The shot, no good. Williams with it. Durant covering. Now here's Brogdon. Second shot opportunity. And stolen by Durant. Here's Fall. To the middle. Here's Duncan. Doncic outside. He buries it from three. Doncic has got 11 points.
And I love Doncic's shot selection. So smart at knowing when to shoot it.
Outside Durant. Launches a three. Gets the three to fall. 11 points in the game.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense. That is showing up again later. Wow.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. Here's Jackson.
And so the tip-off, it's Miami. Inside. And then Durant with the jam.
The defense has to be careful. Kevin Durant has hops, taking the ball straight to the rim.
Buries it from three-point range.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Fires the three. Rebound by Albuquerque.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And here's Arenas outside. And here's Miami. Here's Doncic. Got a piece of it. They recover it. Duncan with the bucket. Outside Arenas. Here's Smits. That three off the mark. Fires for three. And that one's good. Duncan.
3 points.
Duncan's got 5 now.
And from time to time, Duncan will take the three and knock it down.
Pass to Smits. Lets it go with the three. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
No good from Duncan. And Olajuwon has got the ball here for Albuquerque. And it's Dang in the corner. And Doncic with a clear path to the hoop. That one misses. 3 shots all come up empty.
And you watch the way Doncic runs this offense. He's become a master at the pick and roll. Incredible to see someone run it to perfection.
Now he's just showing off. With range like that, incredible.
Screen by Sabonis. Duncan trying to break loose. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And with Doncic in the pick and roll game, he's so good at such a young age.
It's amazing how well he reads the defense. But he can also freeze the defender or create confusion with that hesitation. He has all the tricks to run it.
And Tim Duncan gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Outside Arenas. Here's Smits. A 3-pointer off the mark. Outside Sabonis. That's good, and so Duncan with the assist.
Love a big man who can pass. Great instincts. Duncan finds the open man there for the bucket.
And a wide open look for Arenas. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%. Outside Durant. There's the 3. The 3 for Doncic. He can't get that one to fall. And Albuquerque the other way now. Outside Olajuwon. From downtown. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And you can tell Arenas just has that ability as a distributor. He can pick out the ready shooter and get them the rock.
Now here's Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Boy, if you're the coach, you hate to see that kind of miscommunication between your guys.
And Albuquerque with the possession. Arenas adds a 2-pointer. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
And here's Arenas. After Jimmy Butler made that last 3-pointer. This tug-of-war game continues.
And guys, that's lucky number 7 already in this game. He's going to throw his arm out trying to make a pass of that one.
And Albuquerque with the possession. Chandler a screen. Pass to Livingston. Releases. Miami grabs the miss.
Yeah, he's kicking himself. No defenders to be found in that mid-range area.
Wade. And another basket for Miami.
Yeah, of course. Wade, a terrific scorer. In his day, he led the league.
The offensive rebound. Here's Rice. Wade is covering. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. 27 seconds left to play here in the first. Butler with the ball. Now Chandler defending. And Jokic wide open. He shoots. And again, Miami with the triple.
selfless pass by Butler. He's always ready to put the team's success ahead of his own.
Livingston, no luck. Jokic inside. Back to Wade. And again, Miami with the triple.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Miami ahead. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Miami?
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
And one other thing they've done well today, guys, share the ball. I mean, set up teammates and just playing unselfishly. And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
And here's Wade. Pass to Pettit. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
It's his first trip to the line.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Here's Livingston. Trains it from beyond the arc. Livingston's got himself on the board with 3 there.
That's why they put the basketball in his hand to run pick and rolls. High basketball IQ, and he always makes the right play out of it.
On the top of the key, he hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
Terrible shot selection, but you've got to appreciate his confidence.
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Chandler with the steal. Livingston looking for the opening. Over Wade. Pass to Rice. A 3-ball. And again Albuquerque with the triple.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Well, he'll run through a wall to win, but sometimes Jimmy Butler can drive his coach up a wall. Despite that tendency, though, to embrace conflict, this guy is working.
From deep, Jokic. And Bamba pulls it down.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Rice. Not going to go that time. And it's Miami the other way. And Greg, last season, Butler and Spoelstra got into it on the sideline. We all saw it. It was an interesting moment.
Yeah, I think that's a good way of phrasing it. That manic intensity perhaps necessary at times for a player who competes as hard as Jimmy.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Albuquerque.
Well, in my opinion, the way the three has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
And they're making their own luck with how hard they're playing, forcing turnovers and turning that into offense.
Beautiful play by Sean Livingston. Been able to probe, get inside on the defense, and finish with a slam.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And so Doncic will bring it up for Miami. 4-point game. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Drills the three-pointer. Falls got his first 3 points of the game.
Aside from the rim runners in this league, most bigs are now asked to help stretch the floor.
And a wide open look for Kirilenko. And they'll get another chance. Here's Olajuwon. Good on the shot. Olajuwon's got 5 now.
Such a graceful player. Hakeem is light off the ground there for that rebound, and then the skill to send that one home.
And the basket by Kirilenko. 1:25 left in the first half of the game. Left side, KD. Over in the corner, Doncic. The basket good off the assist from Drexler.
The defense tried, but Doncic gets through. Luka able to put a smooth release on the shot despite the contact.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And taken away by Arenas. Jacks up a 3. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals. 5 for 8 in the game.
Yeah, you have to honor the three-point shooting of Arenas. A big-time scorer who's shown the consistency from beyond.
Pass to Smits. That's tipped. Here's the break. And the wide open shot from Duncan. No good. That would have tied it. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Good ball movement here by Albuquerque. Here's Kirilenko. From outside, off the mark. Miami trails by 3.
Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
But you know, this is where your patience is tested. If you shoot too quickly, you give your opponent a chance to close out the quarter.
The 3 from Olajuwon. Hits the 3-point bomb. Olajuwon's got 5 points now in the quarter. Here's Fall. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
That is situational basketball. It takes a good understanding and good execution.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Now, here's Livingston. Pass to Chandler. Here's Rice. And again, Albuquerque with the triple.
And look at how Rice is just totally ready for the moment. Just put the ball in his hands, and he's good to go.
Good on the triple. Livingston's got 8.
He wisely chose to pull up for a 3 on the fast break. The defense sucked in to prevent the layup.
A second chance effort. And Fall gets it to go.
Effort play, pursuing the basketball. Love how he puts in the work.
Livingston. The three-pointer, no good. Miami trails by 6. Pass to Jokic. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Jokic has got his second bucket.
And the touch from deep. Jokic recognizes when he should look to shoot from that area.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
Back to Durant. To the middle. Here's Fall. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And once you get the height advantage from there, no need to mess around.
Pass to Rice. Knocks it loose. Drexler scanning the floor. Here's Durant. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Out to the right wing. Takes the three. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
For the three. Here's Chandler. And the dunk by Chandler.
That's outstanding decision-making there to change his shot and find an open teammate for an easy basket.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's Duncan. Miami with a new 14. Off target at the rim.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Here's Rice. Oh, good on the triple. And here's Duncan. He'll bring it up for Miami. And they get it back. Durant. Bamba with the block.
The main weapon in Bamba's attack, the slender, long arms he possesses, helps him block lots of shots.
That's like a horse shot. A very brave shot to go with, but he got it to go.
And he jams it with authority.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
And he makes the tough pass look easy. But he also, with that vision, always going to find the open man.
Yep, that one goes in there. Chandler's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And just using the natural advantage he has, he can see over the top of the defense.
And let's also add, he has touch from there. That's a solid shot for him.
Got that one up quick. Livingston's got a pair of threes now here in the 3rd for Albuquerque.
Sean Livingston doesn't take a lot of threes, but he takes those smart ones, and he knocked it down.
Given the size disadvantage, you have to have a lot of confidence to take that shot.
And also a lot of skill. This is exactly the type of thing you practice for over and over again.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Chandler, no good. Miami trails by 4. And a deep 3 from Jokic. Akusevsky grabs the miss. Here's Livingston. And Durant sends it back. And he recovers it. They grab their own miss. Pass to Rice. And at last, they get one to fall. Rice has got 9 points here in the second half. Jokic way outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Livingston. Buries the jumper to finish the break. And it's a 9-point Albuquerque lead. And so it's Albuquerque in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're feeling very confident shooting the ball with
15.
4th quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Miami trails by 9. Duncan outside. He's looking for Sabonis and finds him. Going inside. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
So lethal when your big man can drive the lane with success. Sabonis showing off his agility on that one.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. No good with the triple. They get it back. To the paint. Here's Dang. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Dang's got the lead up to 9 now for Albuquerque.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yes, and if you love offense, you're loving this matchup. It's been a highlight reel affair.
Here's Olajuwon. Out to Kirilenko. Pass to Dang. The tray. The shot misses. And Miami the other way now. And then Durant with the dunk.
I mean, running the court with the speed of a guard. Hard to keep up with Durant once he gets out in the open floor.
Duncan brings the double team. Here's Kirilenko. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Miami trails by 7. A shot by Sabonis. Nobody around. Off target from outside. And it's Dang in the corner. And the 3-ball is good.
Yeah, you got to run Dang off that three-point line. He's superb at knocking down the triple thanks to that fast release.
Sabonis with the ball. On the wing, Doncic. Durant just inside the line. And that one hits back iron. Dang gets a wide open look. It's good, and Serenas with the assist. And now a 12-point Albuquerque lead.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused, and they've executed.
Left side, Kirilenko. Durant with the steal. Outside, Sabonis. No good on the 3.
Okay, when you're trying to make a comeback, you can't be hucking up low percentage threes. You have to find a better shot within the offense.
Outside, Kirilenko. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Over in the corner, Doncic. And the 3 off target. Albuquerque leading by 9. Dang can't get it to go. From deep 3-point range, drains the 3, and yes, he'll go to the line for one more. They get Gilbert Arenas. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for Albuquerque.
They have thrown themselves on the offensive glass, and because of their hustle, they are being rewarded with second chance points.
And also, guys, they've pushed the ball and been able to score in transition, trying to take advantage of playing in the open floor as often as possible.
From outside the arc, Smith's good. And Albuquerque leads by 8.
Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
The 3 for Doncic. That one doesn't go. And Albuquerque the other way now. They've held a 12-point lead earlier.
Wow, another opportunity. Just everything going their way. Pretty much the story of this game.
And the second chance becomes a dunk. We could feel over here.
GA, such a good, aggressive play in the paint. Arenas misses. Miami trails by 8. The 3 from KD. Pass to Dang. From deep. Here's Smits. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Kevin Durant.
And Smith's such a talented offensive player. Whether he's operating in the low block or facing up from mid-range, he creates problems for the defense.
Nowitzki outside. Wing shot on the way. They get the rebound.
He's such a presence inside with the ball in his hands. Good decision by Dirk to put it right back up.
From deep 3-point range. The kick out to Dang. Fader on the way. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
That one's going to be the final dagger, and these guys can now celebrate.
This has been flat out a dominant performance. They earned this victory all the way.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off just sensational stuff. Taking no chances, they go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
King can't get it to go. Here's Pettit. Offline with his three. From deep, Arenas. No good there. And so Albuquerque takes the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the...
77.
Hi, everybody. Time to get it into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. And giving us the rundown from the sidelines, reporter Ali LaForce. Jokic with it. throws it down.
Boy, one of the very best big men at handling the ball. Jokic's moves and creativity really set him apart as a big guy.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
And in 2022, more history made by Nikola Jokic, becoming the first player to amass 2,000 points, 1,000 rebounds, and 500 assists in a single season. It can help a big man's game to hit those free throws. It keeps the defense from getting too aggressive.
Hey, that's the defense's fault right there. I mean, you got to push Warning much farther away than that.
Pass to Jokic. And now just over a minute played here in the first. No good with a layup. And Nikola Jokic breaking barriers at the center position, Grant.
Oh, so true, B.A. That 2,000, 1,500 season, it never been done before. The Joker's ability to be a facilitator at the 5, almost a point center, we've never really seen that before.
Harden from outside. The shot no good. And Miami will go the other way with it. Shakes him. Here's Doncic. Off with the layup.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. And here comes the break. And here's Jokic outside. Another miss. He's 1 for 4 from the field. Outside for Harden. From deep. Hits a three-pointer. Harden's got 5.
Learning to play off the ball with the guys like Westbrook and CP3 and Kyrie. Harden sinking the jumper.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
James Harden.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there.
Boy, the guys on the bench loving every minute of that one.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over.
And something fans don't always get to see. Some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
Here's Wade. Yeah, that one's good.
And, you know, guys, Wade is a terrific teammate, always willing to give up the ball and share the sugar, if you will, especially when his teammate is wide open.
Now here's Harden. And then Harden with the jam.
And defensively, you have to make him work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
You really don't want to allow him to get too comfortable, but even with stifling defense, he's going to still find a way to get it in the basket.
Putting some extra juice on that tomahawk, fellas. No one is going to stop that.
Man, when he's coming in with that level of force, that's just too much right there.
Tell you what, fellas, you cannot throw it down any harder than that. That was a rim rattler.
Corner shot. That one goes. Count it. Harden's got 11.
I think if you're defending Harden, you got to take away his jumper. I mean, when he has space to shoot, he doesn't hesitate at all.
And that one drops for him.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using it. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Morning with the bucket.
Boy, what a find. Harden's passing skill, incredible. James did win an assist title, you know.
Here's Fall. And a nice finish on the layup. He's got 6.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Here's Harden. And then Harden with the jam.
You know, when Harden gets deep inside positioning, he's ready for the throwdown because he's more athletic than people give him credit for.
Isaac with the steal. Outside Harden. Pass to Isaac. Here's Mourning. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
How's that for a big-time throwdown? Mourning showing no mercy on the rim right there.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Smith. The visitors with the ball. 8-point game. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. The San Antonio Spurs up by 10.
24.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Great offensive energy in that period. They're clearly on a mission.
Yeah, I agree. That was a flawless offensive performance so far. I mean, the shots have been falling. They're making good decisions. It's a nice recipe there. Throughout years of play, one thing that has stayed consistent in the game of James Harden, his remarkable ability to facilitate.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Pass to Duncan. Shot clock at 5. And Doncic with the jam.
Luka's a big 6'7", very strong, deceptively so. He's an extra forward out there rebounding the ball, even though he's got point guard skills when it's in his hands.
Clocked. And the ball ends up out of bounds. They'll keep possession. From the inbound. And then Harden with the jam. You got to admit that Harden just has a gift for finding assists, Clark.
Yeah, he really does, B.A., and it's so amazing to watch. I mean, he's a guy that specializes in torching people one-on-one. But he's also almost as good setting other people up. Maybe it all comes back to how good he is at reading defenders. And I think there's something to be said for that.
And Doncic puts up a deep 3. Again, Doncic missing. Here's Isaac. Pass to Harden. From 15 feet away. And Durant with the block.
Boy, that'll get everybody on the bench fired up. They love to see KD playing some D like that.
Sean Livingston.
Five on the clock. Over to the left wing. Driving in. Mourning with the bucket. 9 points in the game.
Dominant play from Mourning inside. Even when you come to expect it, he's tough to defend against down low.
Isaac with the steal.
Oh, the strength and power right there.
And so the tip-off, it's Miami. Now Jokic. Over Harden. And he knocks down the jumper.
Maybe not the highest percentage of looks right there, but look, you can't argue with results, I guess.
And back in 2021, Nikola Jokic became the lowest drafted player to ever win the MVP. The 41st pick of the draft, the first second-round pick to win the award.
No good from Duncan. Now, here's Isaac. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul, and he'll go to the line. And from second rounder to MVP, Greg, Nikola Jokic. What a story.
Amazing, Kevin. And, you know, one thing the Joker did to transform his game, dedicate himself to his conditioning. Jokic is in much better shape now than when he first entered the league.
And he's good on the second.
And the overall skill set that Isaac possesses really off the charts. A big man who can run the floor, but also with that wingspan can defend the rim.
And so Harden will bring it up for Cincinnati. It's a three-point game. Here's Johnson. Outside, Olajuwon. 6 to shoot. Back to Johnson. And it's Miami with the rebound. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Jokic grabs the miss. And here's Cincinnati. And here's Harden. From deep. Out of bounds. Miami takes possession. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden. That is his first foul of the game. Jokic with it. From downtown. Nailed from three-point land. Jokic has got 5 points so far.
And the touch from deep. Jokic recognizes when he should look to shoot from that area.
To the paint. And Jokic throws it down.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
And Jokic wide open. He shoots. Miami keeps it going. A new 14-second clock. A second chance effort. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
Nice touch on the jump shot. Jokic's shooting ability changes his team's definition of spacing.
Drills it from outside. He has 5.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Jokic, that's a two-pointer. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Harden outside. Lets it go from the wing. And a little luck that time, but it drops. And that's now 7 points for Jokic.
Don't you forget, Harden's won an assist title now. This man can pass that rock.
Cincinnati trails by 3. Pass to Jokic. Back to Isaac. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
3 points.
And that's on the defense there. Gotta know the scouting report and understand that he loves his shot.
Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. And it's Miami with another. There's 57 seconds left here in the opening quarter. To the inside. Sabonis with the steal. Pass to Doncic. Back to Sabonis. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
And the all-around game of Doncic, not just a scorer, but a great dime dropper as well. Notices his open teammates quickly.
Now, here is Harden. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
Straight rim rocker.
It looked like Greg for a second, like he might rip the cylinder loose. Here's Jokic. Over Jokic. Jokic, no good.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Fires from deep. No good on that one. Got a piece of it. Jokic firing on all cylinders for Miami. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And we've got more on 2K. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Miami, guys.
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
They're just out hustling them on the boards, punishing them for refusing to box them out accordingly.
Here's Johnson. Over Drexler. Pass to Jokic. A 3-ball. And the rebound goes to Nowitzki. And it's Miami's ball. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Giddey.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
To the wing right side. Nowitzki with the steal. In transition, here comes Miami. The shot off that time. And it's Cincinnati the other way. And Clyde Drexler gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
Miami calls timeout.
Porter in the corner. And stolen by Butler. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for Miami. Shot clock at 6. Doesn't go that time. And it's Cincinnati the other way.
Well, he'll run through a wall to win, but sometimes Jimmy Butler can drive his coach up a wall. Despite that tendency, though, to embrace conflict, this guy is worth it.
And Greg, last season, Butler and Spoelstra got into it on the sideline. We all saw it. It was an interesting moment.
Yeah, I think that's a good way of phrasing it. That manic intensity, perhaps necessary at times for a player who competes as hard as Jimmy.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
There's Porter with the 3. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Down low. And that one's good by Porter.
A springy guard. Porter Jr. can rise up with the best of them.
Outside Butler. Kept alive. Goes back up. And it's good on the layup. Falls got his second basket of the game.
That's a blue-collar bucket right there. Grown man basket. Put in the work. Got a second chance to score.
Here's Porter. Porter can't get that one to fall.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Here's Fall. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
As hot as he's getting, they have to plan on bringing the double team every time he touches it.
For Miami, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
He dialed that one up from long distance. Porter's got 5 points now this quarter.
Good to see Porter Jr. knocking down the triple. Needs to keep taking and making those shots.
And they get it back. Here's Fall. Back to Green.
2 minutes.
Pass to Turkoglu. On the wing, Porter. Here's Perry. No good on the triple. Miami leading by 6. Over to the wing. Back to Nowitzki. It's stolen by Turkoglu. Here's Perry. And good coming off the assist from Hedo Turkoglu.
And we've seen Turkoglu run a little point forward in the past. Tremendous skill for his size.
Butler goes in. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
You don't want to forget about the athleticism of Butler. Just a sick slammer of the basketball. You can't allow him to get to that launching pad.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Fires for 3. The three-pointer is right on target. And Miami leads by 7.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
From deep three-point range, sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Porter's got 8.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Defense may be too concerned with Butler there, leaving his teammate all alone.
They get a hand on it. Drexler with the steal. And finished off by Drexler.
Agile play to get his hand in there and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
And that one's good by Porter.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his wake. Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
It could go. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. That'll do it for the first half. Miami leads by 7. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Cincinnati trails by 7. And with Kevin Porter Jr. and Michael Porter Jr. and Otto Porter Jr. Guys, I'm sensing a pattern here.
It can even get a little confusing at times, but no relation that I'm aware of. They're just Porters, Juniors, and quality NBA players.
Jokic with the bucket.
Love a big man who can pass. Great instincts. Duncan finds the open man there for the bucket.
There's Porter with the 3. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
Porter looking it over. Pass to Ferry. trying to find Green. He's got it now.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Miami leading by 5. And here is KD. From deep, Jokic. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Cincinnati trails by 8. Here is Porter. He's got 13. Pass to Gasol. And it's Miami with the rebound. In transition, here comes Miami. Sabonis is running. So it's Cincinnati now. Here's Perry. And here's Gasol outside. The shot will not fall. And it's Miami the other way. A shot by Duncan. Nobody around. Miami no good on that time either. And here's Cincinnati. Trailing here by 8. To the right side. Pass to Ferry. It's good from long range. Ferry's got 7 points.
And what about the way Gasol sees the floor? So gifted at whipping the ball all over to the open man.
And there's the defensive 3-second call. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
One of the most accomplished players in the game. Durant's sole focus is to continue contending for titles.
From the arc. Miami no good on that time either.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Green. Reverses. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Dwayne Wade.
And one thing you can say about Green, I don't know of too many players who are as dependent on their three-point shot as he is. He needs that shot to be falling for him to make an impact.
Now a timeout called by Miami. And he can't get the first one.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe.
And how about the impact that Green has on his teammates?
He's been doing it for over a dozen years. A three-point specialist and a starter for the majority of his career. Great veteran presence for them to have in the locker room.
Tries again. Oh, and Olajuwon throws it down.
Such a graceful player. Hakeem is light off the ground there for that rebound, and then the skill to send that one home.
Wade feeling it out a bit. And it's Wade with the jam.
And the power of Dwayne Wade on display. Rare for a two-guard.
And it's Livingston with the ball for Cincinnati. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Green. Over in the corner, Olajuwon. Bradley. That's good, and it's Olajuwon with the assist.
Oh, good look there as well. And this is what Hakeem's worked on. Pay too much attention to him, and he'll burn you with a nice find.
From past the arc, Gets it to go from beyond the arc. 9 points in the game so far.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Now Livingston. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. 5 to shoot. Makes it off the glass.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Miami leading by 4. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. The drive by Wade. Pass to Pettit. And he slams it down right on top of Jonathan Isaac.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. And so it's Miami with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Shooting the ball so well in this one, a great performance from the field. We come back right after this. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. So it's Miami now. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Nowitzki for 3. Olajuwon with the rebound. Harden with it. Picked up by Nowitzki. Now here's Harden. Off target from 3-point range. Nowitzki right side. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Jokic.
What confidence from Nowitzki, managing to get his shot off while still drawing contact.
He's off on the second. Cincinnati trails by 7. It's tipped. And a deep 3 from Harden. And it's Miami with the rebound. Over to the left wing. Got it to go. That one good from Pettit. And Miami leads by 10.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flank.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
And a deep 3 from Harden. Cincinnati again missing. Miami leading by 10. And he's good on the 3-ball.
And he doesn't take threes often, but Wade still can be effective from there when given space.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Shooting for Cincinnati.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Miami.
And Harden is capable of getting you a triple-double every game. His versatility is incredible.
And so the ball goes out of bounds. Isaac touched it last.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
From deep, Jokic. Over Harden. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
And just paying attention to the details and makes great reads offensively. Jokic is so comfortable with the catch and shoot.
Here's Johnson. And it's Johnson with the jam.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely. We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. KD a screen. There's the 3. Jokic, no good.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
That is not the shot they needed there. You got to work it around and get a better look.
Sabonis, no good.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
From deep, Johnson. And it's sent back by Sabonis. And it's Durant missing. Cincinnati trails by 10. Pass to Johnson. Some nice passing here by Cincinnati. Olajuwon. And then Olajuwon with the dunk.
I mean, I hope you can appreciate the torque that kind of move generates. He just has that natural explosiveness. The dream is something to behold.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for Cincinnati. Back to Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
And night in and night out, you can always count on Jokic to bring it. He is a special, special talent.
And here's Jokic outside. Cincinnati trails by 8. Here's Olajuwon. Kicks it out to Harden. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Few guys love getting to the line like James Harden. Fooling the defender with a little pump fake move.
He hits the first one, and that narrows the gap to 7. Harden hits them both.
And great work at the line there to chip away at the lead. A few more productive trips here, and things could really get interesting.
And here's Jokic outside. Some solid defense from Johnson.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
And if I were them, I'd start thinking about where I'm going to get food after the game because this one looks a bit out of reach.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting it rain.
Johnson outside. Pass to Jokic. On the wing, Isaac. Cincinnati again missing. Guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win. Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Harden, no good. Jokic with the bounce pass. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. Some good competition with the hometown advantage.